gears, let's gather round. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Whoa. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners or viewers via Von Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Ministry of Education et al., and we are here with you this Saturday, as we try to be on Saturdays, to bring updates, activities, initiatives, any information, especially for our parents and for the benefit of our students and young people here on Nevis. This Saturday we have a few things to celebrate, and we have a few announcements in terms of application processes for upcoming activities. And so we're going to start off, I think, with some of the activities which took place this week as a quick recap. And it's an opportunity to say congratulations. We know that in term 2 we had our two major interscholastic meets, track and field meets, one at the secondary level and one at the primary level. And we want to take a moment out to congratulate those students who copped the top spots in those championships. And so for the Nevis High School Championships, the Bank of Nevis High School Championships, just to say highest commendations and to recognize the class champions in the various categories. We have Janiyah McNeil, under 14 females, Janiyah McNeil, class champion, and she is of the Charlestown Secondary School, and Samaro Atherton was the under 14 male class champion from the Gingerland Secondary School. The under 16 females, we had Kiara Hanley and of the Gingerland Secondary School, and under 16 males, Lejuan Jeffers of the Charlestown Secondary School. We had a big gridlock of a tie for the under 18 females, and so we want to commend the class champions for that category in the persons of Kerniqua Boyles of the Charlestown Secondary School, and Janique Newton of the Charlestown Secondary School, Decoya Mills of the Charlestown Secondary School, Tajane Wilkin of the Gingerland Secondary School, Ilani Phillip of the Gingerland Secondary School, and Taisha Taylor of the Charlestown Secondary School. We also say congratulations to the under 18 male class champion, Mr. Jaden Hendrickson. For the under 20 females, we say congratulations to Mia Daniel and Bianca Williams, and they tied for the top spot for that class champion category. And the under 20 males, Mr. Jamoy Parry. And so our Victor Ladorum was Samara Atherton of the Gingerland Secondary School, and the Victrix Ladorum was Kiara Hanley of the Gingerland Secondary School. So we say congratulations to the students, and we are so happy that you were able to be recognized this week for those top spots, and we wish you every success as you continue to develop yourself holistically, not just in the area of athletics, but we wish you the best in your holistic development. And especially as we go into our end of year assessments and all of our other activities during this term. Secondly, we had the presentation of class champions and Victor and Victrix Ladorum Awards for the Bonnie Golf Inter-Primary Schools Championship 2025, and we want to say congratulations to the following persons. Class champions, kindergarten, we had a tie for the kindergarten female, Alijane Francis and Ariel Ross, and Alijane is from Nevis Academy, and Ariel is from the Charlestown Primary School. We also say congratulations to Jonas Hendrickson of the Charlestown Primary School. For grade 1, we say congratulations to Jadira McPherson the grade 1 class champion female, and Tejon Edwards, the grade 1 class champion male. Grade 2, Chevrolet Brown. Grade 2 female, Chevrolet Brown, and grade 2 male, Signature Archibald. Grade 3 female, Akila Douglas, and male, Kamari Sadler. Grade 4, Alicia Williams, female, and Royal Christmas, male. Grade 5, Ronnie Isles, female, and Tadrian Tross, male. Grade 6, Demaya Lagi, and female, and male, Jaden Wilkinson. The Victor Ladorum, with a total of 24 points, was Tadrian Tross, and the Victrix Ladorum, Alyssa Williams. And Tadrian Tross of the Elizabeth Pendleton Primary School, Alicia Williams of the Charlestown Primary School. We say commendations to the students once again, and just like your counterparts at the secondary school, we wish you continued success in all areas of your lives. And we know that this term you are very much laser focused on ensuring that you have cemented your various concepts, and you're looking forward to your end of year assessments. And so we wish you success in that, and we pray that you would remain focused and steadfast in your activities and your actions going forward. While we're in the vein of commendations and congratulations, we want to also take the opportunity to say highest commendations to all of our primary and secondary schools on Nevis. We had full-on participation yesterday for the 16th annual Interscholastic Spelling Bee, Department of Education Nevis' Interscholastic Spelling Bee. We had the primary category in the morning and the secondary category in the afternoon. We want you to note that we had continued sponsorship, 16 years strong, coming from the Lornette Mills Charitable Fund, and we cannot ever underscore the impact that Dr. Lornette Mills has made on the education landscape and on the island of Nevis. As you are aware, Dr. Lornette Mills, most persons are aware, she started her academic journey here in her earlier years here on Nevis, and then she migrated to the United States, and she has been contributing to the development of education to our students for several years, and her two flagship activities are the Interscholastic Spelling Bee and the school meals program. So each year, the Dr. Lornette Mills Charitable Fund, along with the Division Association of South Florida, they partner to bring or to give 5 students from each public school lunch. They get complimentary lunch over the academic year, complements that partnership, and we cannot, as I said, say thank you enough to Dr. Lornette Mills and to her entire team. I know Rico Clark and other members of her team who have supported over the years. 16 years of contributing to the Spelling Bee. We also say thank you to HarperCollins. HarperCollins has given dictionaries, spelling guides, books to our students every year to ensure that they can continue with their academic growth. And so we say congratulations to and thank you to HarperCollins. And then finally, we want to say thank you to, or we take the opportunity to say thank you to the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. The bank sponsored the championship trophies for the event, and were on hand yesterday to present the trophies to the winners. So we say thank you so much to all of you for your continued support, and we know that our students are appreciative, and definitely we at the Ministry of Education appreciate your contributions over the years and your sterling commitment over the years. And so congratulations to our winners, our top 3 placers for the primary school category. We had the St. Thomas's Primary School, and St. Thomas's got the first place. The spellers were Bella Polius, Niaja Herbert, and Thea Benjamin. In second place, we saw the Joycelyn Liebert Primary School, and Joycelyn Liburd was represented by Amelia Matthew, Janiyah Jones, and Ethan Lee Campbell. In third place, we had the St. James Primary School. St. James was represented by Jadrian Jones, Hazel Utley, and Shael Alexander. And then copying the Best Speller Award was Jadrian Jones of the St. James Primary School. So congratulations to all of you, and of course to our other children who also gave of their best and worked hard to prepare for the spelling bee, and will continue to work hard throughout the remainder of this term and going onward. We say thank you for participating and congratulations to you as well. In the afternoon, we had the secondary category, and I will give you the results of the secondary category right after the break. So we will take a short break, and we will be right back, where I will give you the updates on the secondary category.
Sugar City St. Kitts, keep it sweet. Keep listening to Vaughn.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go.
Let's go. Good morning to our radio listeners or viewers via Vaughn Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel. And welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Vaughn Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Ministry of Education Natal, and it is indeed a pleasure for me to be here this morning. I've been sharing some congratulatory notes to some of our students across the system who have succeeded and have placed or left their mark on the various competitions that we've had in the recent weeks and months. And so our most recent competition was held yesterday. For those who are just tuning in, just before the break, I commended the primary school students who placed in the top 3 and our overall best speller, Jadrian Jones. And now we are going to turn to the secondary category. For the secondary category, we say commendations to the Gingerland Secondary School. They placed first. Their spellers were Aminique Chapman, Cyprian David, Ajerne Hodge, and Cadmiel Christmas. Second place, the Charlestown Secondary School, and commendations to their spellers, Elijah Clark, Mahira Hanley, Ariel Herbert, and Abhijit Srinivasan. And Abby would say, Ms. Claxton, you know how to pronounce my name. And then third place, we saw in third place we have the Nevis International Secondary School, and their spellers were David Ali, Lennon Shiverton, Junior Prasad, and Jamila Dadulo. We also say commendations to the top speller for the competition, Ajerne Hodge of the Gingerland Secondary School, and of course we know that Ajerne is also the co-host for the ECCB Children's Connection program, and so we say congratulations to Ajerne for copying the top speller for the competition. All right, so those are our updates and commendations, but we cannot close out this section of commendations without commending our school membership, our school staff, our school leaders, staff, the teachers who worked with these students, staff members who worked with these students to prepare them for the various competitions. in addition to the other things that, of course, they do. And sometimes I think that persons don't realize that across the system and within this field, persons play multiple roles. And so we really appreciate those teachers who invested in supporting the students on this journey and guiding them through the journey as well. So congratulations to you, teachers, and of course to our parents who also have provided great support over the last few weeks and months, preparing their students not only for this competition, but to those who are ensuring that their children are doing what they're supposed to do within the school setting. So we say thank you to all of you. The teachers appreciate you, and we appreciate you as well. And so those are our congratulations, and those are highlights for this week. We are going to switch gears just a little bit to make some announcements and to alert you of some of the initiatives coming out of our ministry over the last few days, and of course preparing. I know we're talking about end of year assessments, but we're also looking forward to the summer activities, and there's some key activities which we should take note of. The first is the Summer Library Program. The Summer Library Program is going big this year. It's celebrating a 35th anniversary, and so we want to alert you parents that we have a 3-part Summer Library Program activity happening. It's in 3 categories, just to ensure that we can capture as many of our children as possible. And the theme is Education and Fun, 35 years strong. And the program caters to children 5 to 16 in each age range has 1 week focused on them to ensure they get the best possible experience of education and fun. So the age is 13 to 16 category in week 1. That's July 14th to 18th. That's right after school closes. We'll have the 13 to 16-year-old category. Ages 9 to 12 in week 2. And that's July 21st through to 25th. And then in week 3, we'll see July 28th to August 1st, we'll have the youngest group, the ages 5 to 8. The similar program goes from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily, and it will go from Monday to Friday. Registration started on May 1st and will close on May 31st unless, of course, we are at capacity before then. The venue for the summer program is the Nevis Public Library, and it's located right there across from the Nevis Public Market. And the registration cost is $50, and that cost should be paid at registration. For more information, we are encouraging you to please reach out to the Nevis Public Library at 469-5521, extension 6862. That's 469-5521, extension 6862. So that's the summer program held by the Nevis Public Library, the 35th anniversary. We are also aware that we have the summer job attachment program, and this announcement is geared specifically to our school leavers, and those are the persons who are leaving secondary school or the Nevis Sixth Form, CFBC, AVEC. If you're exiting the compulsory education category if you're doing your CXCC Sec right now, if you're doing your CAPE, this announcement is specifically for you. The summer job attachment program applications are now open, and it closes on the 23rd of May 2025. Interviews will take place between June 2nd and 13th, 2025, and you will have the opportunity to engage with the team to share your availability dates and have those conversations. So once you get the application document, you'll be guided accordingly, but please take note of the dates. The interviews will take place between June 2nd and 13th, training workshops between June 16th and 20th, and then the volunteer project, because volunteerism is an integral part of your growth, building your resume, and your transitioning into the world of work. Volunteer project between the 7th and 7th of July and the 8th of August. The internship period is also from the 7th of July to the 8th of August. So the Summer Job Attachment Program closes out on the 8th of August, and forms can be collected at the Department of Youth, and that is located upstairs, the Reliable Motors Miniplex. So you go upstairs and you ask for the Department of Youth, and they will be able to guide you through the application process. I just want to encourage our young people and parents of school leavers. I want to encourage you to encourage your school leavers to make sure that they present themselves well and that they fill out their application completely in its entirety, and this goes for any job that they're applying for, in its entirety, and that they also ensure that the document is a representation of themselves. Okay, the theme is Career Ready, powered by tech. Career Ready, powered by tech. And you can contact the department at youth.department@niagovkn.com or the Department of Youth-Nevis, 469-5521, extension 6711 or 6710. And I know that it promises to be a very engaging interaction, very fun, and we hope that you are ready and geared up for those school leavers to participate. We are also looking for interested businesses. I know that we have our businesses who partner with us annually, but if there's any business person out there, entrepreneur out there, who's willing to accept an intern for 1 month during the summer, we are willing to partner with you, and so you can reach out to us and we will have that conversation and share the information with you. The program runs, as I said, from the 7th of July to the 8th of August, and so it will be pretty much standard as long as you're interested. Reach out to us during the course of this month and we will establish those partnership agreements with you as well to ensure that our students get the experience. Now, I want to encourage, and school leavers I know are now in the middle of their examination period, and so I want to encourage the adults in their lives to just let them know or remind them of the Summer Job Attachment Program, from the application process to the interview process to the workshops. All of those experiences help to shape our young people and to provide them with an opportunity to hone in on some skills that they might not have been able to hone in on as well during their traditional academic trajectory. And so we hope that they will be able to learn a lot. The interview process, although it's an interview process and it goes through just as a regular interview that the interns would experience when they enter the world of work, but it gives them a dry run, and the team always gives feedback as well, so it helps to guide them and to empower them as they move forward towards their own individual goals in employment. We also have the workshops, and the workshops help with various skills, time management, the proper etiquette, workplace etiquette. We are looking at powered by tech, so we are looking at within the space as well, where does technology fall, proper communication, and then we goal setting. Those are the types of activities that they will be engaged in. Once again, skills that can help them not only in the workplace but in life going forward. So it is really worth the investment of their time for them to stop by and apply for the program, and we encourage you, as I said, to encourage them to participate in the program. They will not regret it. And so we know that just like any other job, every person who applies may not get a placement, and so we ask them to give of their best from beginning to end so that they can increase their chances of a placement. We thank you so much for registering those students who are at that age. We thank you for registering in advance, and we hope to see many of you during the summer. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
VON vibrates, the whole Caribbean must shake.
860 AM, the powerhouse.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show.
Let's go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Von Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Ministry of Education Etal, and as I said, it's a pleasure to be here with you this morning. So far, we've shared some updates, and for those who missed it, please remember that we have the Summer Library Program registration process currently open. We have the Summer Job Attachment process currently open through the Department of Youth. And now I want to alert for those persons who are interested in teaching that the prospective teachers course, the application for the prospective teachers course is also currently open, and it runs until May 16th. That seems like it's 6 days away. Today is May 10th, 6 days away. May 16th, next Friday at noon is the cutoff point for application. Interested candidates must possess the following qualifications to apply: a minimum of 5 CXC CSEC subjects at the general proficiency, and for those persons who wrote the GCE ordinary level, you would need a minimum of 5 as well. Acceptable passes for CAPE grades 1 through 5 for those persons who completed their CAPE examinations. The required subjects include English A, Mathematics, Social Studies, or History, or Geography. Those are one of our social science. A science, and it could be integrated science, human and social biology, or agricultural or natural sciences, and one additional subject. Current educators seeking to enhance their professional skills are also welcome to enroll, and the deadline to submit completed forms is May 16th at 12 noon. The packets can be collected from the Department of Education at Marion Heights between 8:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. daily, and that is just above Hosford's on Marion Heights, and so you can go and collect. You can also send an email to education.dept@niagovkn.com or call us at 469-5521 extension 5080, and you can follow on Facebook the Department of Education Nevis. Please note, for those who are interested in teaching, I know that you're trying to navigate, some of you might be trying to navigate your exams as well. Others may be trying to navigate their vacation time, and so all of the information that you need for those who are intending to transition from another space to a space of teaching, all of the information that you need, most of the information that you need, should be found on the application form as well as the entire application packet, because there are several requirements, and so please make sure that you get those documents early. Don't try to get them the day of and start rushing through. It is not a good impression, and just like the Summer Job Attachment Program, you want to make sure that you put your best foot forward from the onset. I often tell people that an interview process or job-seeking process does not start with the interview, nor does it start with the application form, but it starts with whatever your first interaction is, whether it be collecting the form or submitting the form, or the way you completed it in terms of ensuring that it is presentable and neat. So please listeners and viewers, those persons interested in teaching, please make sure that you adhere and that you ensure that everything is completed in a proper fashion, proper manner. For those various schools that have their registration, the registration process is currently open at most schools for the 2025-2026 academic year. Those children who are transitioning from grade 6 to first form, those forms should have been submitted already, and of course parents should be working on those going into kindergarten and those going into preschool at the public schools, and so those forms are available at the various schools as well as at the Department of Education. Please note that all non-nationals must register for any level. All non-nationals must register at the Department of Education, and so please comply and ensure that that is done as well. Okay, we wish everyone the best in this process. I want to ask us to ensure that we that every institution, every organization has rules and guidelines, and we're asking parents to make sure that the application forms are complete. We will not accept incomplete application forms, because that would mean that we have to go back and forth, and history has taught us that it could be a very long process of parents not submitting what they're supposed to submit, and so we're making it very clear that we will not be collecting incomplete forms, and so please make sure that you have the forms complete. There is a checklist at the back of the form which indicates everything that you should have with you, and so use that as your guiding document. In addition to that, each individual school has a poster, and the poster has the list of things that you need to have. So it's pretty standard, and we ask you to just ensure that you complete your documentation properly so that we can move forward with your application. The team at the department can move forward with your application as quickly as possible. We also know that we're in the thick of the CXC, CSEC, and CAPE and CCSLC examinations, and we know that we have had a few over the last 2 weeks, and so just by way of information, for the upcoming week, we should see examinations happening at our secondary schools. Our private candidates, for most part, sit their exams at the Gaspery building on Craddock Road, and then we have, of course, our CAPE students who sit their exams at the Nevis Sixth Form. And coming up this week, we should see on Monday Social Studies, Paper 2. Monday afternoon, Agricultural Science, Paper 3 for our private candidates, and then we should see the Industrial Technology, Electrical and Electronics also happening on Monday. On Tuesday, we have Food Nutrition and Health, Paper 2, and we have the Industrial Technology 2, Mechanical Engineering. We also have Office Administration happening in the afternoon. So those are the exams for Tuesday. Wednesday, we have English B. That's what most of us have called literature. English B in the morning, Paper 2. In the afternoon, Principles of Business, Paper 2. On Thursday, we have morning Geography, and on Friday morning, there's Chemistry, Paper 2. Industrial Technology, Paper 2, that's the Building and Furniture paper, and Caribbean History, Paper 2, happening in the afternoon. Once again, as I said, the students who are sitting the private examinations, you are to report to the Gaspery building on Craddock Road. I think that the only other subject on there is the Family and Resource Management, which will take place on Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. That's the Paper 2. For our CAPE students report to the Nevis Sixth Form, and we have Literatures in English Unit 2 on Monday morning. On Monday afternoon, Pure Mathematics Unit 2, and Law Unit 2. On Tuesday morning, Computer Science Unit 1, Economics Unit 2, and Art and Design Unit 2. And Tuesday afternoon, Sociology Unit 2 and Chemistry Unit 2. And those are the paper 2s. On Wednesday, we have Pure Math Unit 1, Building and Mechanical Engineering Drawing Unit 2, Tourism Unit 1, happening in the morning. All of those are paper 2s. And in the afternoon, Biology Unit 1. Thursday morning at 9, we have Accounting Unit 1 and History Unit 2, happening in the morning. Those are both paper 2s. Friday morning, Digital Media Unit 1, Geography Unit 2, and Tourism Unit 2. And those are happening, as I said, all paper 2s. And in the afternoon, Accounting Unit 2, paper 1. So I guess we're slowly transitioning into the paper 1s as well. And we know that our students get excited once you start going into the paper 1, because it means you're getting closer to the shore for most part. The students are reminded to arrive at your examination center early, at least 30 minutes prior. So for those who have the 9 a.m. exam, we encourage you to get there by 8:30. For those who have the 1 o'clock exam, we encourage you to get there by 12:30 to bring your ID and to bring your stationery with you to ensure that you can effectively complete your examination. Contact us if you have any questions. Contact the department at 469-5521 extension 5085 or 5080, or email education.depт@niagov.kn.com. Find us on Facebook, Ministry of Education, Nevis, as well. So please, students, you are navigating, and I know that there are days that it gets a bit hectic, a bit tiring, but we encourage you to keep giving of your best, keep preparing, remain focused for the duration of the examination period. Do not relax, and on the days where it gets daunting and it gets hard, we encourage you to keep pushing through. All of the papers will not be the same, and some papers may come across as, some students might tell you, man, this was an easy paper, and some might say this was a tough paper, or I didn't know what this was saying. But no matter what, you find the components. I always tell students, take the path of least resistance first. So find the questions that you are comfortable with and that you know you definitely can score high on, and then I as a student, I will put a big asterisk next to those that I skip so that I don't forget them coming back. But you mark those that you didn't complete in the first round, and you come back at them once you've completed those that you are comfortable with. And what that does is to save time. Time management on an exam is always fundamental to your success. It helps you to save a lot of time because you are able to work through the questions that you're comfortable with at a faster rate, instead of spending all the time on those that you're not as comfortable with, and then the time passes and you miss out on those that you're comfortable with. So that's just a small examination tip or strategy. Work through those that you're comfortable with, and then come back to those that may be a little bit more challenging. That does not mean that we're not willing to face challenges, but exams have certain stipulations, including a time stipulation, and at the end of the time you will have to turn your paper in. So you need to make the best use of that time. It also, doing those questions that you're most comfortable with first, also goes a long way towards building your confidence, because you are able to feel that, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing well. And as you build your confidence, sometimes it also helps you with those that seemed a bit more challenging at the start, because as your confidence is built throughout the process, you're able to navigate those areas very well as well. So we encourage you, students, at whatever level you're functioning, to remain focused, be strategic in completing the exams. You have spent a lot of time in school. For those private candidates who are doing it, you have spent a lot of time in class. Many of the questions are somewhere embedded in your lived experiences or in content that was taught, and so we really believe that you can do it. In fact, we know that you can do it, and we wish you all the best as you continue to navigate your examinations over the next few weeks. It's almost time. It's almost the end of this leg of the journey, and so we encourage you to finish strong. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
From Queen City, Nevis, this is the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean, Vaughn Radio.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, let's
go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners or viewers via Vaughn Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome back to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Vaughn Radio. Just before the break, we shared quite a few updates with you, and we encourage you to follow us on social media, to follow us on the Ministry of Education Nevis Facebook page, the Department of Education Nevis Facebook page, the Department of Youth Facebook page, the Department of Sports Facebook page, to get your various updates and what lies ahead for us as a ministry. Many things are ahead. As I said, I gave some dates for application. We also have coming in short order, and we'll be able to hone in a bit on it next week, the STEM Week 2025, and we know we always look forward to the various STEM Week activities, and so next weekend you will hear a bit more about the calendar, but we can say that the STEM Challenge, sponsored by First Federal Credit Union, they were our initial title sponsor, and they have remained with us over the last 3 years. And so the STEM Challenge is always a fun activity for our students, and it's not a quiz, it's a challenge. It's an application process where our students have to apply what they have learned over the course of the academic year, as well as the other engagements within the system. Knowledge we know is built, and so over the years they build upon what they learned in the previous years, and so we will see the manifestation of some of that during the STEM Challenge, which will be the midweek activity. It's always the midweek activity, and so we look forward to hearing the entire calendar next Saturday and sharing that with all of you. We also know that right after May comes June, and June for us here on Youth on the Go is always quite entertaining and exciting, especially when we look at when we have our guests or our little guests from our various schools, preschools, coming and engaging with us. And so we look forward to Child Month 2025, and we can give you a sneak peek just to say that Child Month 2025 will be the 40th anniversary of Child Month celebrations, which means for 40 years we've been celebrating Child Month. For those persons who are 43 and younger, you should have participated in some way in a Child Month, whether it be the parade or the concerts or those types of activities, and so it's going to be a good throwback for all of you as well. So Child Month 2025, Child Month turns 40, and so we promise this to be engaging and interactive, and we'll be releasing that calendar shortly for you as well. But it's always a pleasure to celebrate our children during Child Month, and we know we have our flagship activities there as well, our staple activities for parents who will look forward to the mega parade that will be on the 13th of June. For those persons, I can do a quick save the date, the 13th of June, but the official calendar will be released by the officials within the department in short order, and we hope that it is you find it engaging and rewarding and fulfilling. And here on Youth on the Go, we look forward to having those interactions as well, so that we can, as I said, we really love meeting with and engaging with our students, our youngest students. They are always quite entertaining, and they provide us with different insights. Sometimes they say the things that we least expect them to say, and so as I said, we want to encourage you to join us for the various events, and we will share them with you in short order, just so that we are mindful. Parents, assessments are just around the corner. Assessments start in short order. That is, I think the secondary schools start the ball rolling with their assessments, their end of year assessments, and we encourage parents to create a space within your homes for the students' growth, so that they can focus in and engage in their various assessments and give their best. Assessments are meant to reflect what they have learned, and so we hope that they are able to do just that. Okay, so we encourage you to get them ready. Your various schools will share the individual calendars so that you are aware of what is expected and what will be happening over the next few weeks. We know at the secondary schools we start with our common exams. Our common exams run for first through third form, and they will have their examinations, and those usually, as I said, start the ball rolling. We will have the end of year assessments happening as well, and so start prepping. End of year assessments, term 3, is usually a culmination of what was taught from terms 1 through 3. We don't want children to go up expecting or having the mindset that assessments should be just the time and space when the concept is taught, but that once they master the concepts and the content, that they can then transfer them throughout their lives. And that is the ultimate goal of education, supporting persons and helping them to navigate all aspects of their life. And so parents, we ask you, and know that at school they will be working with the children to do what needs to get done, but we're asking for your support. The all-around support is always fundamental to the growth of our students. Trust me, the parent community, school, student, or the parent community, school, if we can all rally around our students, we will see the fundamental growth. We will see how our students are able to excel. Even our struggling students will be able to excel with the support from all around. So don't think, and I talk about this a lot during the track and field season, during the football season. We're going into the cricket season in short order as well. We see the support from the community, we see the support from the parents. We don't see it as much sometimes in the academic space, and it's not something that's public, that you can traditionally have a big public spectacle of, but we know that the support and the presence all around is equally important, and we need children to see our equal buy-in for the academic activities that are coming up, and for their mastery as well. So we remind you to be very mindful of all that is going on. There are many things happening at once, and sometimes it's so many things happening. Even as adults, it's hard for us to manage and to juggle. And so with all the various things happening, we remind you to just make sure that you meet the deadlines, that everything is in place, so that we can get ready for the academic 2025-2026 academic year. And of course, as the time rolls along, we'll speak to graduation, we'll speak to the summer and how to minimize learning loss and how to prepare for the next academic year. So just a quick few reminders before we close out. The application process is currently open for the following: the Summer Library Program 2025, which is the summer program turns 35 this year, and the applications are currently open, so get down to the Nevis Public Library to complete those. Applications are currently open as well for the Summer Job Attachment Program, and that closes on the 26th of May. And then the applications are also open for the Prospective Teachers course for those persons who want to teach, and this is not just for school leavers, but anyone who wants to come on over to the teaching profession, that is available as well. So the Prospective Teachers is your first. We'll have we'll close off on Friday. That will be the first one to close out. Then the Summer Job Attachment, then the Summer Library Program. In short order, we'll share with you the sports camps for this summer, but you can go ahead and save the date for the football. There's usually the 2-week football camp. So you can go ahead and save the date for that, because football will commence on the 14th of July. So for those who have children who are interested, as soon as those forms are available, you will be able to, or you should be able to reach out and to apply as well. And so that's what's afoot for us with the examinations happening this week. The CXC examinations will be continuing, as I said, and we will try our best to support in every endeavor. Next up, STEM Week, with the next interscholastic competition being the STEM Challenge, and the STEM Challenge will take place on May 21st, 2025. That's May 21st, 2025. The STEM Week will take place with the STEM Challenge happening. There are going to be activities almost every day for STEM Week 2025, so look out for those activities as well. Until then, we hope that you all have an enjoyable week, and that our students continue to remain focused, or that their support systems continue to be intact. And where we see, to the listeners and viewers, where we see shortfalls, we ask that you continue to provide support, individual support for students, your neighbors, your nieces, your cousins, if you can. And supports look different depending on the context. Support could be assisting them with their homework. It could be assisting them with basic needs. It could be assisting them in whatever way. And so we ask you to just continue to register your presence as our children continue to navigate very difficult circumstances and a very different life than some of us had to face in our time at school or within this world. We thank you for tuning in, and we hope that you engage in the various activities that we have available for you. We look forward to joining with you next week, when we'll have some special guests to update us on some various programs. And of course, next week is the ECCB Children's Connection program as well, and so we look forward to that engagement and that interaction. Thank you, and have a wonderful week.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. An hour passes quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's youth on the go. Youth on the go. Oh, let's start the show. Youth on the go. Let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go.